Hey, welcome back, Rankers. Lots happened in search this week. But of course, the big story is the Richmond Football Club. Sorry, Melbourne joke. Big Melbourne joke, in fact. Hi to all my Tiger mates. I wanted to talk to you this week about one thing in particular. I know there's been a couple of big stories. First of all, Google authorship is dead. I don't want to talk about that today. I'm going to do a separate video on that. If you want to catch up with that, then just follow a YouTube channel or Smart Company blog or the stuartmedia.biz blog. And I'll put that content up there about what you should be doing and all those sorts of things. Also, a big development in HTTPS, or I should say development that hasn't happened from Google that should have. I'll talk about that separately as well. This week, I just wanted to focus on an update that happened about a month ago. And the reason is we had one client get hit, and that's really unusual for us with the Google update to see a client rankings go down. So we went through and did a bit of a forensic look at the site, and you can see here just over the last week or so, it's come back up. So those rankings have jumped back up significantly, fourfold basically. And the update was one called Google Pigeon. I may have mentioned it at the time. I can't remember. Let me just have a look and see if I did. I don't think I did. But Search Engine Land did a story on it at the time. Barry Schwartz published this one. And basically, the Pigeon update, the Google Pigeon, they're calling it Pigeon, was an update from Google that was purported to provide more accurate local search results. And if you read here, it says it was tied more closely to traditional web search ranking signals. Now, in the case of this client, and we can see those rankings, that graph there, which is really horrible. So you can see here, they started back here, bounce, finally got them stable, got them ranked up there, very nice, just out of the front page. And then end of July, bang, down they went and lost a lot of traffic accordingly. And so you can see they were bouncing around down in the depths of hell down here, ranking hell. And then we finally got them back up a bit higher than what they were before they dropped. How did we get them back up? Well, it turned out to be a quality issue. So you would normally associate with Panda, but this site didn't get hit with Panda. Now, the weird thing is that this site is not really that interested in local search results. They're a national retailer. They're an e-commerce site, and they don't have a walk into the shop front. They are purely a pure play, if you like, an online store. So the not interested in local search results, but this Pigeon update, which was purported about local search results, actually affected them. It was a quality issue, and by a quality issue specifically, it was about duplication of content. So it was about internal duplication. So what we found was, or what the team found, I should say, is that the site had a number of pages that had probably about 60 or 70% the same content on all those pages. And they went through and got rid of that and made the pages more unique, and the site came back. Now, it took, as you can see here, just under a month for the work to happen, the client to approve the work, the work to be uploaded, Google to recrawl everything, and then the rankings came back. But, a month is a relatively short period if you've had such a massive drop like that, which they did. I mean, they went from, where is it up here? They were number 7, and they went as low as 190 or 200 or something. So low it's like, who cares? You're not there. And so that, to me, says is this Pigeon update may be affecting some country-based search engines more so than, say, a .com. So, for instance, this is the .au results, right? So, if you're at a .uk, a .nz, or whatever, a country-level domain, then you might want to, and you've seen that hit over towards the end of July, then you might want to go and have a look at the quality issues. So, if you want to have a look at quality issues, they're the ones that you should be looking at and paying attention to in Webmaster Tools. I would recommend going and having a look at your search appearance, your HTML improvements. See if you've got maybe a lot of duplicate page titles. See if you've got things like, because duplicate page titles can often be a symptom of actually duplicate pages, not just duplicate page titles. Have a look for things like a big spike in 404s or crawl errors, or have a look at a spike in, say, server speed or page load time speed in under crawl stats, under the crawl section. Also, you might want to have a look at the content keywords area, because that will sometimes give you an indication that maybe there's a few keywords in that content keywords area that you aren't aware of. Like, I had a client once where their main keyword was loading, and they weren't a removalist company. They weren't anything to do with heavy equipment. In fact, I think they were a software developer, and they used to do a lot of Flash websites, and their website was built in Flash. And so Google was reading the loading Flash, and that was the main keyword for their site. So go and have a look at content keywords. You may get a bit of a surprise in there. What you want to see in there is not your brand, by the way. You just want to see the phrases or the keywords that are most relevant to what it is that you do. Okay, you should have the top 3 should be in that order. I think for us it's something like SEO, and I think Google's in there, and Melbourne's probably in there, and blog's probably in there as well. But that's what you can have a look at. So if you did get hit around the end of July, please let us know, either on the Smart Company comments page or Stuart Media blog or on the YouTube channel, and because I keep an eye on all of them. I'd like to find out if you did get hit towards the end of July, and if you have got these sorts of quality issues, because this is the only site that we've seen that's actually happened to. And that's it for this week. Stay tuned for more, and follow up on the YouTube channel. And hey, if you liked the video, make sure you press like, leave a comment. I'll respond, and we'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.